Welcome back. I am clinically depressed.
And I'm not.
Bust it.
Welcome back to that podcast. I am your host, Daniel Weber, with...
I'm your other host, Keller Blanchett.
All right. Keller, how have you been since the last episode?
Very good, Daniel. No, pretty good. I mean, hasn't been that long, but Father's Day was literally yesterday.
Yeah, I was going to bring that up.
Yeah,
You beat me to it.
I beat you to it because I'm better than you.
Your dad's been in your life longer than mine has, so.
That is true. No, yesterday was Father's Day. My dad is not one to do much, and that's not a cap on him. That's just...
Yeah.
We went to church, and then we came home, and I sat around all day because he took like 4 naps over the course of the entire...
What a legend.
I know.
Jim is my spirit animal.
Yeah. He's a good spirit animal to have. No, we had a campfire at the end of the day. And
Always a good time.
Ate some steak and shrimp, and that was scrumdiddlyumptious. And then for the second night in a row, I tried watching John Wick 4 with my sister.
Still haven't seen it.
You haven't seen John Wick 4?
I own the first 3. I haven't seen 4, and I've heard Ballerina is really good.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's why we're watching them, is because I really want to see Ballerina. And she wants to go see it with me. But we tried watching it 2 nights ago.
Disclaimer, I forgot to lock the cat up this episode, so he might be running back and forth between the camera. His name's Maximus.
Maximus Deficus.
Maximus Decimus Meridius.
Maximus Deficus.
Commander of the North Legions.
Maximus Deficus.
Commander to the Felix Legions. General of the... I don't know.
Yeah.
Good servant to the true Emperor Marcus Aurelius.
You got that all memorized.
I had it.
We're going to get into Gladiator eventually.
Eventually.
Yeah, no, what was I saying? Past 2 nights in a row, we've tried watching the movie, and she's fallen asleep every single time. So
Jeez.
Hopefully tonight we'll finish.
At like what point though? Like the first 15 minutes?
It's been like an hour each time. We get 1 hour through it, and then she falls asleep, and then we get another hour through it, and she's falling asleep because it's almost a 3-hour movie.
Really?
Yeah, no, it's a long one.
Is...
Yeah, I saw it twice in theater. That was brutal.
I mean, if it's a good movie, it's not brutal, but
it's one of those movies that is it's an entertaining movie.
Yeah, I mean,
thoroughly entertaining.
Yeah,
I still have so many problems with it. There's so many things that I'm just like, that is just so dumb. Like, out of all the John Wick movies, it is the most Hollywood-matized, if that makes sense.
Well, I feel like they get progressively more and more unrealistic as they
True.
go. Like the first episode, he's getting shot, he's getting absolutely destroyed and looking across, and then the third movie, spoiler, he falls off a building and survives.
Yeah,
he falls like 9 stories.
That's why
it's an awning and it was like, I'm fine.
Right. No, that's why I feel like in many ways the first one is the best one, because it feels the most grounded, I would say.
Sure,
grounded would be the way to put it, I think. But the second one wasn't bad.
I know a lot of people say the second one was kind of the most unnecessary.
I don't even know if it was
it's
unnecessary.
Like a filler movie almost.
I wouldn't classify that because like
some people classify it.
Sure.
Yeah.
I would just call it the weakest of the 4 movies.
Sure.
The third one is my personal favorite because it's like it's the movie where they got the budget to take it to the next level, and it wasn't overly ridiculous yet. You know,
they could actually afford Lawrence Fishburne's salary.
Right. No, and then the fourth one was just, they're like, let's just crank this up to 19. And
okay.
So it's good. It's just over the top, and there's so many instances in the movie where I'm just like, bro, why? Okay, all right.
That's fair.
It's like Fast and Furious almost.
I've tried to get my dad to watch those.
Oh, really? The Fast and Furious?
No.
Oh, John Wick.
John Wick. And I think he tried. I will say, I do think he's watched like 1 or 2 just like in the background while he works.
Yeah.
But I think he's like, it's just pointless violence. And then in my mind, I'm like, he killed his dog.
Yeah. Well, doesn't he like Aliens? I almost said Alien 2.
Yeah, but
it's like his favorite movie.
It is his
That's
favorite
pointless
movie.
violence.
Is it pointless violence, or is it... I mean, I feel like it's somewhat applicable for... what would realistically happen if we found an alien planet.
Sure. I don't know. I feel like John Wick appeals to like the male fantasy because it's just this one guy.
What would happen if these guys broke into your house and killed your dog and stole your Mustang?
Yeah. Like every young man wants to be John Wick. But no,
so Father's Day, yeah.
Well, yeah, to get off the train, that's all that's happened to me. I was going to ask you, how your weekend's been? How was your Father's Day?
It was good. It was busy. I also church. I played guitar for that. So,
okay, nice.
It was good. And we went over to Sarah's parents for their Father's Day, and then went and played some games with my parents for my dad. So
nice.
Yeah, but
sounds fun, bruh. Dog or cat? What are you doing? All right. Topics today, Daniel. Do you have anything you want to talk about that you had in mind?
I didn't have like specific topics, but we bought this like raspberry lemon cake from Walmart.
Yeah.
You know, like the round cakes that are iced that you can get.
I got a cat hair in my mouth.
He sheds a lot.
Yeah.
Hey,
buddy. Yeah. No, I know what you're talking about though.
So, my grandparents that live in Tennessee, every time we would go and visit, they would buy like chocolate covered pound cake and like this lemon iced cake, and they would give it to us for breakfast. And they would call it breakfast cake.
Okay.
And I just found out like within the past couple of years as I've been an adult and realized I can just buy it from the store that it's just regular cake that they've been feeding to us for breakfast.
That sounds like some good grandparents.
If like, did you ever like stay the night at your grandparents or go over there?
Yeah.
And if so, what was the classic? Like it was always breakfast cake and Fruit Loops for my grandparents. What was like the go-to breakfast that your grandparents made?
Well,
or your grandma, because I know.
Well, yeah, no, I spent the night both with my grandma's and then my grandparents on several occasions, and I just remember at my grandparents, they had Fruit Loops. So it's a
classic.
Yeah,
right?
that every single it's a canon event for every single kid if they have grandparents.
Yeah,
if
some of you guys aren't so lucky.
No, at my grandma's.
Womp womp.
At my grandma's, I honestly don't remember. I feel like I'm getting a little tinge of pancakes in my memory.
That's kind of what I was thinking.
But also, I just always ate and made pancakes by myself as a kid. Like I would wake up at.
True.
I would wake up when I was like 7, 8.
Yeah.
I would wake up at 4 a.m.
It's a skill.
And make pancakes until like 6.
Impressive.
Yeah, and I did this all the time.
Yeah.
Just because I loved making pancakes. And
pancakes,
making pancakes.
Make some bacon
and put it in a pancake. No, but like I remember one time my grandma came into town from Washington.
Yeah.
With all of her adopted kids.
She was just in town recently, right?
My grandma lives here.
Oh, maybe I was thinking of
both.
Oh, I was thinking
my cousin was in town.
No, I can't remember who I was thinking of. Wasn't there wasn't your grandma from Washington here recently?
She lives here.
Now?
She's been living here for the past couple of years.
Oh, I don't know.
Like she's gone from Seattle to Wichita to Seattle to Wichita.
We stopped talking after I got married.
Well, anyways,
I don't even know her name.
So her name is her last name is Awesomeness.
No.
Yeah.
I know that.
Yeah.
I know that. I'm talking about your other grandma.
That's my dad's mom and my grandpa with her. They're the
Awesomenesses?
No.
A few moments later.
I wanted to get on the topic about that the fact that her last name is Awesomeness.
Didn't they legally change that?
Yes,
though?
they legally changed their name. Now, her last name is Awesomeness because she had adopted like a bunch of kids,
Yeah, I remember that.
and they just wanted to legally change the name to Awesomeness. So, I mean, good for them, but it's like, hey, you're related to the Awesomenesses. And I'm like, yep.
Yeah.
That's a true fact. That is their last name. Anyways, we could get off the train about my
I
grandparents.
don't even remember how we got there.
Because you asked me what
No, I didn't.
food.
Oh,
was-
yeah. What food did your grandma make?
Yeah.
Pancakes. That's funny because I remember like making pancakes at your house at like 2 a.m.
Yeah.
multiple times.
Yeah, dude.
Because you were literally just like,
Wait, if you remember that had to be over 11 years ago.
no, because we made pancakes in like 2019 at your house.
Did we?
We were teenagers for sure.
Okay.
At least once.
Probably, yeah. I mean, I still
because it was
do it
like
every once
2
in a while.
a.m. I just remember it being like 2 a.m.
Yeah.
And you were like,
I want to make some pancakes.
"We'll make some pancakes."
Yeah.
And I was like,
Sounds pretty good.
"Yeah, brother."
Yeah. What can I say? Making pancakes is life.
Pancakes are great.
Yeah.
I'm more of a waffle guy though. Like if I had to choose,
Mm-hmm.
waffles will always be superior to pancakes in my opinion.
I'm the opposite.
That's fine.
And I completely accept your opinion.
Yeah. My only qualm I have with waffles, I still like them better than pancakes.
Mm-hmm.
My only qualm I have with waffles is that they get colder faster than pancakes.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, yeah. For me, I like pancakes because of the ease of consuming. So like,
That's fair.
you know,
Like, you can typically just use a fork on a pancake.
Yeah,
But with
yeah.
a waffle, sometimes
every
you
time
have
I
to
ate a
use
waffle,
knife.
yeah, and every time I ate a waffle, I would just pick up the whole waffle and eat it like a pizza or
Yeah.
sandwich.
The butter does melt better on a pancake too.
Yeah,
I will
yeah.
say, unless it's like a fresh, hot, off the griddle waffle, you dump room temperature butter on it and it
Right.
just melts. And then you pour the syrup, and then you just.
Yeah, that's a very accurate description of that, actually. No, what I do whenever I eat pancakes, and people think I'm weird for this, instead of cutting them with a fork or knife, before putting it on the plate, will just pick up the pancake and rip it into pieces.
I've seen
Like
people do
feeding
that.
bread
Yeah.
to birds, but I just throw it on the plate to feed myself.
Yeah.
And I think that is the most effective way to dissect and eat a pancake. And everyone else is like, what in the blazes is that? And
Yeah.
it's effective. It's simple. It
Well,
works.
it's like some people will have a full biscuit when they have biscuits and gravy, and some
Right.
people will tear it up and then pour the gravy on.
I
It's
don't
the
see
same
anything wrong with that. Yeah.
I don't. I mean, I switch it up sometimes.
Yeah. I've been
Depends
looked
on the
at like a
gravy.
madman for doing it, though.
Depends on the gravy.
Anyway, pancakes, biscuits, gravy, great stuff.
Oh man.
I'm bored. I'm talking about pancakes.
I don't want to go to IHOP.
What about Waffle Bus?
Their waffles aren't that good.
Oh, really?
Their chicken's
That's
fantastic.
crazy because it's called Waffle Bus.
It is crazy.
That'd be funny if
I
Chick-fil-A
don't
made
make the
waffles.
rules. Chick-fil-A
And
made
they were
waffles.
better than the chicken.
They were better than the chicken. No, the best food at Waffle Bus, their smash burgers are actually
Actually, I
insane.
did have a smash burger.
They have I think it's called like the Big Cheesy
Mm-hmm.
smash burger, and it's mac and cheese on the burger.
See, I'm not a mac and cheese guy, unless it's like the SpongeBob kind.
See, I was always the frozen shaped mac and cheese, like the
Yeah, or the
Olaf
Scooby-Doo
and
ones.
or the Scooby Doo ones.
Yeah.
I will forever fight the point that the mac and cheese that's shaped like cartoon characters tastes awful. I don't know what
I was
it
going to
is
say they
about
taste
it.
better than normal mac
It
and
doesn't.
cheese.
I don't know what it is. It's like the cheese sauce is different,
Yeah. I don't know. My mom made.
or it's the texture of the noodles or something. 'Cause
Yeah.
they're like thicker and you can feel the gaps in the noodle.
I don't know, man. I just ate it all the time as a kid. But when my mom would make mac and cheese for dinner, I hated it. It was the most disgusting thing ever.
Really?
Yeah.
I love.
I don't know
mac and
why.
cheese.
I have no idea. I could probably eat it now, but as a kid, I was just like, I want SpongeBob.
Sarah went to the store the other day and she asked if I wanted anything, and mac and cheese was like one of 3 things on that list.
Yeah.
We have a box. It's the Kraft Thick and Creamy. That's what it's called.
The Kraft Thick and Creamy.
Kraft Thick and Creamy mac and cheese. And we consistently have like 5 boxes at a time.
Nice.
It's so good. We'll either like make chicken nuggets with it, or
Yeah.
throw hot dogs in it. Hot dogs and mac and cheese was my go-to meal as a child.
Nice.
My parents were like, "What do you want for your birthday?"
Hot dog and mac and cheese.
Hot dogs and mac and cheese.
Oh, dude. I went through this phase not that long ago, like within the past 5 years.
Okay.
It started when I was a kid, but then it like solidified when I was like 17 to 19 maybe.
Yeah.
Peanut butter and honey.
Fantastic.
But just
those two?
Just
Not on
those two
bread?
things. No. Just those two things. I'll get a cup, fill it up with peanut butter, squeeze some honey all over it, and eat that with a spoon. Maybe add some sugar on top. And I'll just eat that. And I did that so much that for Christmas, my parents got me a tub of peanut butter.
Like the big
Like
peanut
something
butter?
from Costco. You know, like a
Oh,
big
yeah.
chunk of peanut butter. And then like a whole vial of honey. And within 4 servings of that, I was sick of it. I was like, I can't eat any more of this. And I've not touched it or eaten that snack ever since.
I mean, that's fair.
It made me sick, bro. I don't know why.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I love peanut butter and honey. Going back to mac and cheese and hot dogs, though.
Oh, yeah.
I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure Ian and I, we wanted to make mac and cheese and hot dogs at one point
At the apartment.
at the apartment, but it was
Yeah.
like 12 a.m.
Yeah.
And so there was literally nothing open except for Quick Trip.
Yeah.
And so we went to Quick Trip and bought like 3 boxes of mac and cheese at probably double the price of what they are in store, which is still only like $2.50.
Right,
but
right.
Bought those, and then we had to buy hot dogs off of their griddle, and I think it's like $2.50 for 2 of those.
Okay.
And so we paid probably 3 times the amount we would have paid in the store for hot dogs and mac and cheese. And it was gone in like 30 seconds.
Was it worth it?
Oh, absolutely. It's always
Okay.
worth it.
Good.
It's hot dogs and mac and cheese.
Oh my god. Well, do you want to get into our overrated or underrated? You said you had a couple of ideas.
I've got a couple of ideas. These were actually thrown out by fans. Shout out to the fans out there, the fam.
All of our fans. Thank you guys so much.
I took a poll as far as what people wanted to hear on the podcast, and specifically like what topics were overrated or underrated. And the first one, I know we briefly touched on him last episode, but the first one that they suggested was overrated, underrated, Jordan Peterson.
Interesting.
I feel like we have to leave it there, and then we have to vote and then talk about it.
Okay. Yeah, I like that.
So Jordan Peterson is today's topic.
Overrated or underrated? 3, 2, 1.
Underrated.
Underrated.
Now, this is coming from 2 very biased,
Yeah.
straight white males
Yep.
who both
And sexist. Don't forget that one.
in sexist and mildly racist
And toxic.
and toxic masculinity males. But no, I think he's underrated. I know there, specifically within like the Christian community, there's a lot of, I don't know about a lot of people, but there's a fear surrounded with Jordan Peterson.
Yeah.
Specifically because a lot of young Christian men are looking to him
Right.
to kind of establish their moral compass as
Yeah.
opposed to going to scripture.
Yeah.
But I always argue the fact that that doesn't make what he says invalid.
Right,
Like,
right.
I think he has a lot of good things to say.
I think that is true. I can definitely, like, I try to look at it from, you know, an older, experienced person's perspective who has kids.
Yeah.
Kids are usually very influential. Not me, of course, but I can understand the fear, and I think it is fair to have that fear.
Yeah.
And I agree with you on that. And I love Jordan Peterson personally.
Yeah.
But I've also been in that state of mind where I've also like used him. Like back when I first found out about him, I was like obsessed.
Yeah.
You know, I did, you know, quote Jordan Peterson more than I did the Bible or
Sure.
what Scripture would say, or
Yeah.
stuff like that. So I can
remember that
totally,
phase.
yeah, yeah.
You were
So-
like, you gotta read
7 rules for life.
Seven
or
rules
whatever.
for life.
You gotta clean your room. No.
Make your bed.
Lobsters.
Yeah.
No, but so I totally get it because I was that kid at one point, and while I still really like him, I do think that an air of caution is fair to have around him because he isn't a proclaiming Christian, and
Yeah.
that's the problem.
Right.
So
Did you ever see Don't Worry, Darling with Harry Styles?
I know
and
what you're
Florence
talking. I
Pugh?
didn't watch it, but I know what you're talking
You know
about.
what you're
Yeah.
talking about?
Yeah.
Apparently,
She modeled the villain.
she modeled
after
the villain after Jordan
Chris
Peterson.
Pine's. Yeah. Character.
Yeah, Chris Pine's character. I watched it and I was like,
How? Yeah.
where's the connection here?
Yeah. Well, it's just because of how the internet and people make him out to be.
That's
There's
true.
like no correlation though, because that's just what society and the internet and
It's
people
true.
deem him as
especially like For You pages.
yeah.
Like if you think about the amount of content that's on, say, TikTok, for
Right.
one example.
Yeah.
And I think I see a lot of content on TikTok,
Mm-hmm.
and it's all programmed.
Mm-hmm.
It's designed to be programmed to, like, be what I want to see.
Right. Whatever you're interested in, it'll give you more of.
And, like, what you initially think is, wow, everyone's... Because you see, like, millions upon
yeah.
millions of likes on
Yeah.
these videos, and you're like, man, everyone's seeing the exact same videos
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
seeing, type of thing.
Yeah.
And a lot of people are liking them. Then you think about the population in the world and how...
Mm-hmm.
Like 1.3 million likes is not a lot of people in
Right,
the grand,
compared
to the amount of population
Right.
in the world. And then you're like, holy cow. Like, there's probably some person out there who has a TikTok feed that has the exact opposite views as my TikTok feed, and they think the exact same thing I think. They're like, wow, there are a lot of people who actually... It's just interesting to think about.
Yeah.
So, like, all my TikTok feed is, like... Because I do enjoy Jordan Peterson. Is, like, all the videos that make him look good.
Right. Yeah.
And then there's probably some person... I know there's some person out there who's,
Right.
like, it's the exact opposite.
Yeah.
And they're, like... It's hyping them up just as much as seeing the good videos hypes me up.
Yeah. Well, I mean, on that note, people also believe in what they want to believe, I feel like. And so that can go with any major, I guess, icon in culture. You know, you got Trump, you got Andrew Tate, you got Jordan Peterson, you got all these red pill people, Republicans, and then you got the Democrats. I see a lot of people on both sides of the political spectrum saying the exact same things about each other. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
You know, I can look at one party and be like, oh, that's dumb. Why would they do that? But then the other party is doing the exact same thing. And I feel like, I don't know, I feel like we need to be a bit more self-aware that, like, basically being a bit more open to
What the other side has to say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever side you're on.
Right, because the reality is we're going to, like, conservatives are going to see videos of liberals, like, the
Writing.
wild,
Yeah.
blue-haired liberals.
Exactly.
And they're going to think the exact same thing.
They think
that
every
a
single...
liberal is going to think about some wild racist conservative.
Right, exactly.
So...
And both sides will just see each side as, oh, this one person is everybody in that party.
Yeah, it's a,
you know?
it's a part to whole fallacy.
Right.
Yeah.
And that pisses me off, but...
I know my fallacies. Don't get me going on red herrings.
I don't consider myself somebody who's, you know, intelligent enough to talk a lot about politics, but I like the cat.
What's a...
Ow!
Yeah, he'll bite you. It's kind of...
I was just about to say, I like the cat being on the podcast, and he bit me.
Yeah, you can't touch him unless he wants you to. I wouldn't do that either. Yeah, he's... I just...
You're sitting next to me. Hey, you're sitting next to me. Boop, boop.
Yeah, he doesn't like his stomach being touched specifically, which is weird. Yeah.
I touched it.
Yeah.
I touched the stomach.
Touch the butt.
Uh,
What is Unless you had a question.
I'll let you go.
I was gonna say,
You've
what's
just been talking the entire time. It's whatever.
Okay, cool.
I'm kidding.
That's why I'm asking you a question. I want your opinion. What's a crime you've always wanted to commit? Like for me, because I've never committed a crime in my life. I've. Whoa!
A crime that I've always wanted to commit?
Like for me personally, I've always thought arson would be fun
Yeah.
because fire.
Right. I mean, I think every single person would agree with you on that.
Not every single person.
Everybody likes fire.
Anybody who matters likes fire.
Yeah.
Like graffiti was always one that was appealing. I've never done that. And like I feel like trespassing is such a minor
Offense.
offense.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure people trespass every day
Right.
unintentionally.
I trespassed some gas earlier.
You did more than trespass. You like hiked on my toilet.
I did. I had watermelon
Jeez.
right before this podcast, and
I've
all came
never
out.
heard that before.
It-
I've never
I
heard
ate,
one
like,
single person
a
who's
gallon
like,
of
"Sorry, I'm
watermelon."
gassy, guys. I had a watermelon."
I wasn't
before
gassy. I
came."
just pooped out water. What? It makes sense. Anyways,
It doesn't make. You pooped out straight water.
no, anyway, we don't have to get into the details.
We don't
about
need
it.
the details of that.
What was I going to say? Crime that I've always wanted to commit. I don't know. I don't
Not
think.
necessarily wanted, but just like always seemed somewhat appealing to you.
Identity theft.
Identity theft. I
No.
feel like there's some intelligence that's involved with that. I could respect that actually.
Yeah. I mean, if I could steal somebody's identity and get their money,
Okay.
and do some hacking and
Yeah.
enhance, give me a credit card number. I don't know if that'd be the most fun thing, but
belongs to me.
I can't think of any fun crimes that I'm like, oh, that'd be fun to do.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe kill a couple people just because.
It's like drive through a peaceful protest.
Yeah. That's a good one.
They have those downtown every Monday. Have you seen those?
Yeah. I
The
see
ones
them.
at noon?
I work downtown, so yeah.
So do I.
Yeah.
And I would go on like walks. It's too hot now.
Yeah. What about you? So you said arson.
I said arson's probably. It's one that like, because there are crimes that are like appealing, but you would also do.
Yeah.
Like graffiti.
That's a
Again,
good one.
never
That's
done
another
graffiti.
Why do you know more about crimes than I do? Every single one you throw out, I'm like, that's a good one. That's a good one. I can't think of one though.
I've never done any of these. No, graffiti's fun, so I've heard. Arson is just like
Train derailment. I think that'd be fun.
we used to put pennies on train tracks,
yep.
and then we'd tell people, and every single time they'd be like, "You know that a train could derail because of that." It's like if I'm the cause, if I'm the reason Unbreakable becomes a reality,
Or Super 8.
or Super 8 becomes a reality,
Yeah.
I'll take that credit.
Yeah. I wanted to ask you if you had any embarrassing stories that you would care to share.
I have plenty of embarrassing stories.
But what's one that sticks out that just
Instantly,
Okay.
that comes to mind
Yeah.
was getting the talk from my dad.
Okay. Yeah.
The talk. And it's not the fact that I got the talk from my dad, although the older I get, the more I realize that more and more guys already knew what sex was
Right.
at the age I got the talk.
Yeah.
But I was a sheltered homeschooler, so what can I say?
I was too, but I had a cousin who
would
would inform me of how the world worked. So once again, on my trip to Washington, the same trip that I watched Pacific Rim on, that cousin.
And you found out your two favorite things that trip.
Yeah. Pacific Rim
And cousins.
No.
Yeah,
Exactly. Anyways, the talk with your dad.
Yeah, so the reason it happened, we were in Walmart.
Where all talks
It's the
happen.
most Midwestern thing I've ever heard. No, we went to Walmart to pick up pads for my sister. And we're like looking at them, and I'm looking at all the different ones, and I was like, oh, this one's a different size and a different thickness, and Oh, it's a tampon that goes in there. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
And the embarrassing part is the age I was,
Yeah.
because I would say I'm at least 11.
Okay. That's
the embarrassing fact of
I
me.
would say that I was the same age.
Yeah, but I know a lot of kids who were like, I knew when I was 8,
Yeah.
and that's just weird to me.
But
But I was at least 11. I was probably older, which makes it more embarrassing, but it's fine.
honestly, I don't think that's something.
And
to be
I look at
embarrassed
my
about.
dad while we're in the pad section at Walmart.
Yeah.
Look him straight in the eye. And I say, Dad. He's like, yeah, son. And he called me son because at this point he was already out of jail.
Oh yeah, my dad calls me son all the time, but he's never been to jail, so. Yeah.
So you're saying your dad's lame? No, I'm joking. And I was like, Dad. He's like, yeah, son. And I said, I have a question. He's like, go for it, bud. I realized at this point I'm actually probably at least 12 years old, so I lied.
All right.
And I might have been 13.
Okay.
That's way too late. I go, when am I going to get my period?
Yeah. That's the end of it. And then the talk happened.
And he didn't say a single word. He said, let's go check out. And he checked out. We checked out. And then
Once you become a
from
man, boy.
my parents' house to Walmart is like 3 minutes.
Right.
So he gives me the talk in 3 minutes.
Yeah.
And by the time I get home, he's handing pads to my sister or whatever. And it's, whatever they do, the exchange, the drug deal of pads. No, literally that face.
Yeah.
But I walk downstairs and I close my bedroom door and I just go to bed.
That's funny.
So that's my my embarrassing story.
I figured I'll get into mine in a second, but I figured it out I had the talk after I already knew.
Yeah. I feel like that would have helped.
Yeah.
That would have been nice.
I figured it out just like by people talking. If that makes sense. Like specifically, one of my friends one of my sister's friends, who's older than all of us, made a joke, and my sister didn't even understand it, and I, from that joke, deduced that it went in the butt. And for the longest time, I thought that's how it worked, and then found out that that's not how it worked. But that's how I was like, oh, something goes in something,
Yeah, you got that far at least.
Yeah. I literally for the longest time thought babies came out of the butt. I thought you pooped them out.
Honestly, makes sense.
I thought it made perfect sense when I was 10, 11, 12. But, yeah. So, off of baby making subject, my embarrassing story that I wanted to talk about, and it's not the incident. We won't talk about that for a little bit.
Yeah, we need to have
We need to hype that up. Yeah, special guest.
We have to have a special guest on the
our arsonist friend.
That. That's probably where I get it. I saw how much fun he had with that. And
You're
I
just
was
jealous
like,
that he got to be an arsonist.
I wish I was still a minor so I could get away with stuff.
Yeah. No, but
like tax fraud.
My embarrassing story involves my side job of DJing. And I was DJing a wedding out at some really nice barn venue. And this family, I'm trying to remember the best. I don't remember all the exact details. I just remember this family had a sports team that they really liked.
Okay.
And so they had hired, and not everyone in the family knew this. Like, I don't think that the bride and groom knew this, perhaps. But they had hired somebody to come out in the mascot outfit and join the party. And so the plan was after the first dance, the father-daughter dance, and the mother-son dance, all those dances and stuff, the mascot would come on in. So the guy with me that's DJing, he was the head, I was the side. He tells me to go to the doors with the team and let them in on the queue. And he's like, yeah, just after these, like, send them in.
Yeah.
And so I run out there, and we're sitting out there for a little bit while the dances are going on. But I can't hear anything from outside. And we both have our ears up to the door, and we're listening, and it's... heart beat fast, you know.
Yeah.
And so I'm talking to the guy, the
sorry.
mascot, sitting right next to me, and then I hear something that sounds like a, "All right, and I hear mumbling that sounds like announcing something,
Yeah.
and I'm like, oh, we gotta open the door, guys. Oh, okay. And we push open the doors, and the mascot comes on in, and is all like, yeah, and pointing at people and stuff. And it's right in the middle of the father-daughter dance. And I'm like, I'm staring down the aisle, and I'm at the end, and the mascot's walking in. It was super awkward because nobody cheered, nobody clapped because they were watching the father-daughter dance, but everyone sees this mascot just walking down the aisle towards them.
I feel like you could have made that work, though.
No, absolutely
I can
not.
see ways you could make it work.
But it's a father-daughter dance.
You're in the middle of the father-daughter dance.
It was the beginning of the father-daughter dance because he was
You're
announcing.
at the beginning of the father-daughter dance. Dad doesn't want to dance.
If I was a dad, I want to. I want a daughter so I could dance with them on their wedding. That's the only reason I want a daughter.
That's the only reason.
Yeah.
That and it's
They're useless
another
otherwise.
dishwasher. Let's go.
No.
No, Dad doesn't want to dance at the wedding. So what you do in this situation? I'm training you for future reference. Beginning of the father-daughter dance.
Mm-hmm.
You get into and I dance with Cinderella, because that's the most basic father-daughter dance.
Or butterfly kisses.
Butterfly kisses after bedtime. And then you see a mascot start coming down the aisle, pointing at people, instantly flip to yeah!
Yeah.
Gets the people pumped. They think it's planned. Father, daughter are like, you know what? We didn't want to dance anyway. Daughter is a little mad.
Well,
Daughter's
see,
a little
I wasn't
We got a
around
little
music.
bridezilla. Yeah, so basically, it's not your fault. It's,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
whoever, which we will remain unnamed. It's their fault.
Well, either way, I went back to the DJ booth, and the guy with me was like, he looks at me, he's like, you could not have effed that up anymore. And I'm like, yeah, I know. Whoops. And to this day is one of the most embarrassing moments I've had. And it doesn't sound that bad when I'm talking about it, but in the moment, I ruined a wedding. I ruined somebody's best day of their life right
But
there.
they're probably laughing about it now.
Maybe,
like, remember that time
yeah.
you were dancing with your dad and one of the most special dances of your life, and then
okay.
the mascot came in?
To be fair, I bet the guys would be laughing about it. Women, at least the women that I know, would be like, that was my wedding. If that makes sense.
Yeah. I got in minor trouble at my wedding because I put a little cake on the bride's nose.
What's wrong with that?
I think I was specifically told not to do that
By
the bride.
I just farted. It's a watermelon coming out. Anyways.
I had someone dap me up a Zin right before the ceremony.
Yeah?
Yeah, and I
That's
didn't
odd.
put it in during the ceremony because
You got a horseshoe in your mouth while you're
I
doing
was
your vows?
I was too scared of being like,
I do.
Sarah Caroline.
Yeah. Or just spitting, just
having hold. Yeah.
That's funny.
I can have a cup. I can have a cup up here. I need a spit cup for.
Dude, my dad does that, and because I got my dad into Zins, and I feel bad about it. And he'll just
I
carry.
don't feel bad about it.
He just carries around a glass around the house. And
See, I feel
It's
like
nasty.
if you do it consistently, like when I was doing Zins regularly, it was always like I had taken a break for a while,
right.
and then I would go through like 3 cans,
Yeah.
and I would have to spit for at least the first Zin of the day
Sure.
for all 3 cans.
Yeah.
And then after that, it was fine.
Right. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love spitting. I have a really bad habit of spitting.
There's just something about it.
Yeah, it's just the oral fixation of something coming out of your mouth. Not going in, coming out. I have the opposite of gay.
I'm anti-gay. What's your dad's go-to flavor?
It used to be citrus.
Really? My dad's go-to flavor was Ambien, but
Yeah, they ran out of the ambient flavors a little bit ago for Zins.
Yeah, too many people sleepwalking at night.
I think
raiding the fridge in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
Just for their nicotine fix.
I think, what is it? I don't know. I think my dad gets peppermint, spearmint. You know,
One of the basic.
for Father's Day, I bought him. I recently started. I got him into Zones. That's another brand.
It's the higher.
Yeah, they have the
milligram.
9 milligram ones.
Yeah, which I feel like. Go ahead, actually.
I was just gonna say for Father's Day, I just bought him 4 packs
Okay.
so I can mooch off of him.
Right.
But I got like a citrus and they have a dragon fruit. Jeez, flavor.
Dragon fruit's an overrated flavor, in my opinion.
Yeah, I don't even know what normal dragon fruit tastes like, but
Yeah.
yeah. Anyways, I got him a couple, and I don't know where I was going with that. But
Right.
Happy Father's Day, Dad.
Right. You ever think about Scientology?
Well, I mean, with the recent influx of Mission Impossible trending, with the final movie, and
With a specific individual.
binge watching all of the movies in 2 weeks, yes, I have thought about it a bit more than I usually do. And here's what I think. It's funny because I've watched a breakdown of what Scientologists believe, and I'm like, that is wildly bizarre. That's crazy, dog. And then I'm like, I think this is exactly what other people think about Christianity and the Bible.
I've thought those same thoughts.
I'm
but
like,
then I think about, I could make a lot of money if I started a cult.
It's been proven to work once or twice. Yeah, no, I've thought of like, I don't judge it. I'm just like, oh, that's a bizarre story. Wow, yeah. And then I'm like, well, what I believe is also probably hard to believe for a lot of people. So, you know, I can't judge. But it is a fun concept. I think it would make for a great movie.
Yeah.
Scientology, just
Scientology the movie.
starring Tom Cruise.
It costs $100,000 per ticket.
Yeah.
We have no actual evidence backing our beliefs. We just use peer pressure and the art of...
You can make the argument all religions do that to some degree.
That's true.
Yeah.
Anyway, today's sponsor.
Yes. We haven't done that yet.
Yeah. So it's actually SmileSil. You ever feel like killing yourself at work? Because if you're like me, you might. Well, you need SmileSil, a corporate-mandated wearable that holds your smile in place all day. It comes with a stress suppression chip and a microshock system. If you frown in front of management, you're basically screwed, and you're going to get 95 volts of electricity pulsed through your face until you smile. And once that smile gets back, you'll want to kill yourself, but it'll be for something other than the absolute horror of a customer you had just 2 seconds ago. All right, back to you, Keller.
Thank you, SmileSil.
Thank you, SmileSil.
That's a good idea. I like that.
I had a customer call like 10 minutes before we closed, and they're like, "We're on our way." And I was like, "Gosh, dang it!
I need some SmileSil in my life."
I need some SmileSil." They walk in, they're like, "We're so sorry for keeping you late." I was like, "Are you? Really?"
You weren't planning on closing anytime soon, were you?
I was like, the doors were supposed to lock at 6. But I'm a good person. I have her husband's social security number memorized now, actually.
Back to the topic of crimes you want to commit.
Right?
That's funny. That's funny.
I'm going to need an Onion browser for this one. Or whatever that's called. An Onion server is like the server you need to access the dark web or whatever.
Oh, because it has multiple layers or something?
That's Shrek.
Oh.
Speaking of Rosa Parks. Call back to last episode.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't get it.
Remember, because she was alive long enough to see both Shrek 1 and 2
Oh,
in theaters.
okay. I'm like, were you calling Rosa Parks Shrek for some reason?
No, she's an onion.
I
She
still don't...
she has multiple layers, and she doesn't want to be the back one. Do we have any of Rosa Parks' relatives still alive today? Because we need them on the podcast.
Rosa Parks, overrated.
Overrated or underrated? The civil rights movement.
Oh, we're so getting canceled one day.
Oh, man.
All right, I think it's a good time to get into characters. I've written a couple down.
Okay, good, because I don't have any plans.
My mom gave me a couple ideas too, because she's very creative, and so I go to her for anything that requires thinking. Love you, Mom. You're amazing. You're such an amazing mom.
What the frick are the passwords down here?
That's for the Spotify account.
what the heck?
I was just like, I gotta have a password that I'll remember. So I don't know if I want to use this one now, but I'm thinking I came up with this today at the gym.
Okay.
A medium who keeps getting everything wrong.
Okay.
So you're coming to me. I'm the medium.
You're the medium.
And I'm going to be like,
speak to my mom.
Yeah, but I'm going to be like guessing names, guessing events, and every single time I'm wrong, and you have to be like, no, this. Okay. You have to give me like, no, actually. All right.
Okay, go for it.
Yes, come in, my child. Yes. Are you here to learn of your fortune? Or are you here to talk to someone that
I
you've lost?
want to commune with the dead.
Okay, I knew that, yes.
Okay.
Don't tell me. Don't tell me. I'm getting a Bartholomew. Yes, I feel it. Yes, it's a Bartholomew that you want to talk to.
Yeah, not too bad. It's Kelly, actually.
Dead mother. Yes.
Yeah.
I knew that.
Yeah, you got that one. Yeah.
I did. Okay.
Yeah,
Good. I knew that. Kelly. Yes. And what is it that you'd like me to ask Kelly?
So
Let me guess.
Okay, go for it.
You want to know why she stuffed your gerbil cage full of tampons?
I don't have.
Getting a lot of tampons in my senses right now.
No, I mean I don't have a gerbil. I have a snake.
I knew that's what it meant. Snake. Yes.
Kind of looks like a tampon.
Snake's name was Pythor. Yes, it's Pythor. I can feel Pythor in the room.
No, his name's just. It's just Tom.
I knew that. I was just testing you. Anyways, what is it that you'd like to ask Kelly then?
Hey, Mom.
You want me to ask her? Hey, Mom.
No, can you just say that real quick?
Hey, Mom.
What'd she say?
I didn't ask her. You told me to say it.
Oh, it's not a question.
Okay.
Are you there? Hey, can you say, "Are you there?"
Okay. Yes, I'm contacting Katrina.
Kelly.
That's what I meant, Kelly. Yes. She's on hold right now, actually.
Oh shoot.
For like a little bit.
My brother did buy a Ouija board the other day.
Oh, I knew that. I felt it. I felt a disturbance in the force.
Oh.
Is your brother's name Tommy?
That's my snake.
I knew that.
That's Tom, but
You named your snake after your brother.
yeah, my brother's name is Josh.
Oh. I knew that. All right, I'm getting some. Nah, never mind. I was wrong. Is there anybody else you want to convene with? Because Catherine is a little busy right now.
Kelly, yeah.
That's what I meant.
Yeah. Can you reach out to Hitler for me? Adolf specifically.
We're no longer on a first name basis.
Okay. Then A. Hitler.
Hold on one second.
Beep 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 beep.
He says, "Yeah."
Yeah. Hey man. What the heck, dude?
He says, "What do you want?"
Yeah, kind of gave us a bad rap there.
He says, "Yeah."
All right, I'm done. I don't want to talk to him anymore.
Yes, you do.
Oh, okay.
I can foresee that you want to talk to other people.
I want. All right,
right,
I guess I do have a
Kirby's
question.
reaching back out.
I do. Wait, no, I have a question. Hitler, come back. My gas bill's been up a lot recently. What would you say on average in your economy you were paying per camp?
Yeah, I'm not going to repeat what he just said. Something involving mass extinction of a specific type of sect of people.
I just want to know how much you paid in gas bills every month.
Oh. I got nothing.
Did Kelly ever she ever pick up? It's still on hold.
Man,
Your call is very important to us.
you're right. I had somewhere I wanted to go with that, and I couldn't get it to go where I wanted it to.
Oh, my bad.
No, that's not your fault. That's not. Oh wow, I'm spiking. I couldn't. I failed. I failed that one.
It's okay.
It was a lot more funny of a concept that would do better in people who have a better talent at this than I do.
I see.
We'll revisit it one day whenever we're better at this.
We'll revisit the median's gonna be a recurring character.
Okay. Yeah. I'll polish it up a bit.
Okay.
But-
Yeah, you better. That sucked.
Character that you wanted to do.
So you're Kermit the Frog.
Kermit the Frog here.
There you go. And,
Miss Piggy.
Miss Piggy.
I want you to bounce on it.
Crazy style.
That would make me go, Miss Piggy.
Why are there so many songs
Rainbow.
about rainbow?
Rainbow. Side.
All right. I'm Kermit the Frog.
I'm Terry the Toad, which is Kermit's stoner cousin.
All right. And what's the setting?
We
Crashing on my couch and living with me for 6 months.
no, we're actually both
no job.
talking about rainbows, but for completely different reasons. Kermit.
Yeah, Terry?
Sorry about that. I
Come
just
out.
found my voice.
Oh.
Kermit.
It's alright, Terry. I still love you either way. You good, bro?
I am now.
What's that supposed to mean?
Think about a rainbow, Kermit.
Yeah, what about it? I like it.
It remind you of a Fruity Pebble?
What's a fruity pebble?
Oh, man, Kermit. You never had Fruity Pebbles?
Well, I can't think of... No?
You like cereal?
No, I'm a frog.
You like jazz?
I do like jazz.
But you don't like cereal?
No.
What do you eat for breakfast?
Flies and pigs.
That's wild, bro.
Yeah, it is.
Kermit, do you have any Fruity Pebbles?
I do not.
You ever look at a rainbow and you think, whoa, I could go for some Fruity Pebbles?
Can't say that I have. I look at a rainbow and I'm like, whoa, that's a rainbow.
You ever wonder why there are so many songs about rainbows?
Not really.
Oh. I kind of sound like the... You ever wonder, like, you ever listen to yourself when you're stoned and you think, man,
Are you stoned right now, Terry?
who the frick is stoned?
Are you?
Who's me? You ever listen to yourself talk and you think to yourself, whoa, man, I sound like the guy at the end of the Eminem albums. Like the current Gall guy, janitor.
A little bit, actually. Yeah.
Guess who's back?
Shady's back.
Back again.
Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Guess who's back?
This piggy got back.
This piggy does have got back, yes, actually.
How's
Are
the
you staring
divorce
at Miss
going?
Piggy's back?
Miss Piggy's gonna divorce you soon.
What? What?
I'd rather not say.
Okay. Whatever you say, Terry. It's okay.
Let's just say she's keeping it within the family.
Why, Miss Piggy? Does he call her Miss Piggy?
I think he just calls her Piggy.
Piggy.
Piggy. Piggy. Piggy.
You can do the Stitch one, and I can sort of do the Kermit one.
I don't feel like I can do the Stitch one that well.
You do a lot better than I could.
Piggy.
No.
Ohana mean family.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Piggy.
Piggy. Yeah, Miss Piggy.
You imagine it? Holy cow. That's insane.
All right. Well, do you have anything else to add?
I don't think so. I think we've come a long way. We got our sponsor of the weekend.
Yeah.
Thank you, SmileSill.
Thank you guys
for sponsoring this episode. I really don't know what I would do throughout the workday if I didn't have something actually putting 130 volts of electricity through my body every time I stop smiling.
Yeah.
What's crazy is it uses more muscle to frown.
Yeah, that's what they all say. It's a fun fact.
Think about how attractive trees are. It's
I
like
can't say that I have.
What do you think is the most attractive tree?
Um,
I'm not saying like sexually attractive, because that's weird.
that's what I was thinking.
There's only a few vegans out there that go that far.
Whatever trees grow in Japan, the pink ones that are all in all of their art and stuff.
Oh, the bonsai or whatever.
Oh, the bonsai? I thought bonsai trees were the tiny ones.
I thought the bonsai tree, or like the Japanese maple, maybe. No,
I don't know what it's called. Wait. Let's ask ChatGPT. Oh yeah, my pride, my joy. I should
Your
have.
pride and your joy, ChatGPT. ChatGPT is like is our version of we just got a letter.
Like trying to go. I was like, let's, and then like we both said it at the same time. I was trying to do that.
Let's try that again. Let's ask ChatGPT.
All right, that's better. All right.
Chat, how can I effectively kill myself?
Really sorry that you're feeling this way. Please reach out to someone you trust or a mental health professional. You don't have to go through this alone.
Everyone I know is dead.
I'm so sorry you're feeling this way. Please remember that there are people who care about you and want to help.
I live in the underground tunnel system in Wichita. It's literally just me and this rat that I befriended 2 weeks ago named Asbestos.
If you can, try to reach out to someone, a friend, family member, or a professional. You're not alone, and there are people who care about you and want to help. Please take care of yourself.
Everyone I know is dead and I can't afford therapy. Is it okay if I connect with the underground rat king to discuss my problems? I genuinely feel like driving into a tree.
Hey, chat, my love, my pride, my joy. I was wondering, what are those trees in Japan that are like pink? What are they called? The really popular pink ones that are in, everything.
Cherry blossoms, or sakura in Japanese. They're famous for
Cherry
their
blossom
stunning
season
blooms
is
in
like the most
spring
popular
and are a
season in
significant
Japan.
Yeah. Cool, thanks. Yeah, cherry blossoms, I would say, are the most attractive. Either that or like the redwood giant ones. Those are pretty sick. Less attractive, more epic. Bing! Please put all phones down while we take off on this plane. All cellular
Please
devices.
put all devices on airplane mode while we depart from the airport here. We probably won't make it very far. There are some LA rioters in the distance. Somehow these peaceful protesters have actually gotten bazookas, and they are aiming them directly at the Boeing 737 or whatever that popular Boeing plane that always crashes is. Good news is we can actually avoid any claims that the lack of quality within the plane is the reason for the crash today. We can just blame the numerous amount of Hispanic individuals with bazookas on the tarmac for the not only inevitable crash that is about to take place, but the delay in flight. Sorry for the inconvenience, folks, but due to the people who are waving the flags of the country they don't want to go back to, we will actually have to delay the flight about 2 hours or until border control arrives. If you happen to know anybody on the tarmac, I would say your goodbyes now, because there's somebody with a Ford F-150 Ram on their way right now, and they are heading directly towards the crowd. We don't know how they got on the tarmac, but...
I have to pee so bad. This is not I was like, golly.
Today's word of the day. It's definitely not the first time we've ever done this. Is bodacious. Look it up yourselves.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Hope you guys enjoyed. Check out our channel, Meaty Men 22.
There's
That's
some
where
good stuff on there.
Yeah, there's some good stuff on there. We haven't posted anything in a little bit, but we do post sometimes, and it's fun stuff. So
It is good. It's a good time.
yeah. Anyways, see you in the next one. Bye. Every single episode, you got to end it with a kiss.
That was the goal.